Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your timeless reading. By that I mean whenever you find it, it should be supporting you as needed. So I will ask, if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you find that you are enjoying this reading a little ways in, you can certainly share. If you know of another Taurus or a friend, a loved one who might like to hear this reading, it would be wonderful if you would share this reading with them. And of course, to subscribe to my channel. These are all ways you can support me to continue doing what I'm doing. And I appreciate you all for being here. I've laid out the African Tarot. I will clarify with Knights of the Guardian Tarot, and then finish up with one of the two oracle decks, Starry Beginnings and Soul's Journey. So let's get started, Taurus, with your overall energy. The King of Cups. King of Cups is about your emotional maturity, your emotional growth through many, many difficult experiences. This is describing to me a gentle soul, a giving soul, a soul that recognizes beauty and harmony in everything. By virtue of your sun sign, Taurus, or wherever it falls in your chart, you are intensely, you need security, you need safety in order to blossom, to be safe, to explore the beauty and harmony in your world. You've learned to overcome some incredible challenges, and your ability to look and be able to speak to how you've overcome those is what is making you a wise counselor, someone others come to when they're having difficulties. And for some of you, this may be surprising because you may see yourself as someone who needs counsel, would like counsel, but in fact, you give good counsel in many cases. Moreover, you've understood the things you thought that made you weak are actually the things that make you strong. And this is your ability to expose that weakness to someone, if only yourself, in order for you to do the hard work you've been doing to heal up those patterns, those challenges that you've experienced. In the past, we have the Death card, the Magician, and the Hermit. My goodness. Well, you are going through a complete rebirth. Part of the rebirth is about really owning who you are, really stepping into your passion, your gifts, what it is that makes you unique. You've been doing the work to clear away the past, old patterns, letting go of things that you recognize are holding you back, are restricting you, are limiting you. You have perhaps experienced some significant loss along the way, perhaps lost loved ones, lost employment, a loss of some tangible relationships, perhaps loved ones, parents, that have helped you to recognize what is no longer serving you, what is a part of a past dynamic, past patterns of being that are no longer suitable for your life. And instead, you're stepping into what makes you you, and the authority, the inner voice that you can consult. That is what helps you to reestablish your safety, your acceptance that you know what is best for you. That doesn't diminish your ability to look at the way you've changed, to give or receive counsel. But it does mean that whatever counsel, whatever conversations or relationships you have that support you in your growth, in your healing process, ultimately you know that you have the answers for you. And that is part of what you support, you share with others. You model that. Making choices that are best for you does not exclude or eliminate loved ones or other people who you work with or who rely on you. It does mean that everyone has their own path. And you're understanding that your path is unique, and that in order to fuel that path, fuel this new project, this new empowerment, is recognizing all the resources that you have to accomplish this. And those resources primarily revolve around your sense of who you are, having earned the right to be who you are. In the present, we have the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. You are experiencing a lot of joy and happiness with your chosen community. You are recognizing that abundance for you at this time means the ability to share the gifts, the learnings, the lessons, the experiences of overcoming challenges, the ability to assist and to be supported is part of the community that you understand, that you are a part of, that you have envisioned, that you are bringing into being around you. This can be in your domestic environment, this can be in your community, this can be in your employment work. A community where you lead by example, not by demand. You're also able, in an interesting way, to separate yourself from your emotions, detach yourself so that you can see what moves need to be taken next in order to activate this sense of self-purpose and creativity that you are experiencing now, that you recognize is available to you, this greater potential. No matter what your age or where you are in life, there is more to grow. There's much more to grow. And you are looking at those elements of your life that are chaotic, that are where you don't have a voice. It doesn't mean places where you aren't speaking. It means places where your words aren't heard, aren't understood perhaps, where you feel invisible in some way, where you're not seen. And it has nothing to do with the way you look, or it has everything to do with your community, your circle of friends, your environment resonating to your needs, to your ideas, and moving accordingly. There's a sense that it's time to move on to a new experience, perhaps a new lifestyle or a new location where you can find peace, where you can activate who you are experiencing yourself to be now, your own authority in a way that allows you that equilibrium, that acceptance of yourself, that acceptance of your community. You have all the support you need to do whatever you need to do to activate this opportunity to be yourself, to build something that reflects and is an expression of you. In the meantime, in the moment, you are questing, seeking out information. You are being curious about what you're now understanding about your life, not what you once experienced your life to be, not what it was like in the bad old days or the good old days, but what it is now, what those experiences in the past look like from your vantage now, knowing what you know today. And this can prompt a feeling of curiosity, investigation, questing, finding information, asking questions, and listening, deeply listening. In the future, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 7 of Pentacles. You have an opportunity to make a choice, and it's a lifestyle choice for you. It's about really processing this old way of being, this way of releasing the past so that you can be reborn into this greater empowerment, this greater sense of joy, sharing, abundance, emotional reward, satisfaction. It's not about prosperity in the sense of monetary comfort. It is about the abundance in the resources you've gathered and the ability to share them and be supported by others. You are now recognizing how this transition is occurring in your community, in your domestic environment, and how you can make the same transformation in your life towards building something that has significance and expresses you. The Emperor is indicating your sense of control over your life. Part of that comes from this desire to be in control of yourself and your own resources, the only thing we truly can control. Your desire to change and have an impact on the world only exceeds to the degree that you can strategize, apply your experience, and then respond in a way that reflects your experience, your knowledge, and your desires. In order to change the world, we need to change ourselves. And you are really embracing this at this time. You're coming into this awareness that the greater control you have over your experience, and that includes your health, your finances, your relationships, then the better impact you have on the world, which in and of itself creates a ripple effect that equates to change. And that's the kind of change that is meaningful now, not in the future, but now. This is the way change occurs. And you are, as a result of all of this, deeply evaluating the way that you can reinvest your resources into this new, more abundant harvest. You're looking at what you have, what you've built, what you can seed, a new project, a new understanding of your authority, and how that translates into a more abundant and justly compensated future for you. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Swords in your present. And that is the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Wow, this is interesting. So we are definitely going from a place of really letting go, releasing things that have particularly been disappointing, have fallen short of our expectation of reward, that have been heartbreaking or disappointing in whatever way, in our relationships, in our employment, in our work, in our health, whatever ways in which we have been let down, betrayed, disappointed, that sense of victimhood, that bad things happened to me, I had no control. You're absolutely have been taking control of those experiences. You've been taking responsibility for your role in whatever disappointments you've experienced. And that is indeed clearing the way for a new truth, a new experience, illumination around your real powerfulness. All aces resonate to the Magician card, another one. So the reality that you are now in is one of empowerment, of one of creative will, of one of being able to express fully who you are in whatever way you choose. This is all about unlocking your potential, activating your potential, and of course, seeing some new higher truth out of your exploration of the truths of others, understanding the experiences of others better, particularly experiences from your past. I hope this has resonated for you, Taurus. I'm going to build an extended reading from this reading. I will put the link to the extended reading in the description box below, and that will take you to my website. Otherwise, I would appreciate your likes, your shares, and your subscribes to Pacific Tarot. I appreciate the time that you're spending with me as I pull a last final oracle card. And what popped out is the card Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Thank you so much, Taurus. I look forward to seeing you again. Until next time, Namaste.